ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Sanchez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Striding into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 3-0 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Solarte ranging into the outfield, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Ro, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Solarte's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Devin Travis. He's
ready. Here's the first offering. And And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Hit in the air to center field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up. But next thing you know, it's one hops the ball, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Next to bat for Toronto, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory. One down.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 11. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the two-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
Batting eighth.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Push to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Gregorius over at second. Drury on at first with two down. One. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. He looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Granderson. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Solarte. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. 4-1. Now the 1-0. It's taken, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Now let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Pitch from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 6 tries. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that thing.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Drury has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Stanton is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 1-0. Popped him up. Smoke over to his left. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Drilled on the ground to short. There is Solarte. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Judge is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Oscar Hernandez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis gets down and dirty. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready, here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Now batting, Yankees Solarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Solarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tanaka's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Fight. 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez will be next. And he gets the call there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Up next for the Yankees.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but...
And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Neil.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Hit hard. Foul. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2. Is taken, ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Rogers Center. It's now 4-3 Bombers. In is Curtis Granderson.
For Toronto, left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that misses inside 1-0. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And that's in there, 2-1. Scorched to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Martin, a Canadian native. He was a 17th round pick during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
So we got him swinging. Russell Martin becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Let's go, Jays.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Tanaka pauses, 1-2 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. They still trail it here, 4-3. Jaime Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Jaime Garcia.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a ball 1-0. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready for another shot now. Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Donaldson.
Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Started that swing a bit too early.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-2 home. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Richard moves over. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Row, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Solarte has a play, and that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 3. Step stepping in and ready for another shot. Yankees Solarte. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ready once again, Rendell Britchett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In is Curtis Granderson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time now he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Tulowitzki at third, Martin on at second with 2 down.
You can do it!
that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Here's Brett Gardner now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. One out, nobody on. On the ground near home. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 from Garcia. That misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This ball game still tied. Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 48, Tommy Kingsley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Justin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Rendell Britcher is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Drury fields it cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Digging in, Ronald Tarayan. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. It was strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. This pitch is popped up. On a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Torreyes on second. Sanchez at first with no outs. Hit hard to third. One there. On to Smoke. Gets a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the ninth as the Jays try to walk it off. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Granderson will start things out here in a tie ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in, Russell Martin. He singled his last time up. David Robertson takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the night to send this one to extra innings.
David Robertson.
Going crazy, going stupid in the cars, trying to see a top. Like the roof on the Ferrari.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This remains a 5-all ball game. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, third baseman,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Here's the first pitch. It's a changeup over the outside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Hernandez. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gardner's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. The 1-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something on that.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Come on, Boozer, let's go.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another two-strike offering. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Stanton. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. This ball game still tied 5-all. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Swing and a liner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the
Now
Yankees.
this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Travis with the bare hand play. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
In there, a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 24, Danny Hart.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, Blue Jays, let's go.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Popped straight up. Here comes Granderson, but this will land untouched. The ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Yankees lead this one 6-5. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Solarte. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here is Umpires will take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Henry's Morales will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Henry Morales.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 17